Now, remember the story we brought you about Minister of Works, David Umahi, challenging Peter Obi to a debate over road infrastructure. Well, the minister is firing back at social media critics who questioned his credentials, reminding them that he's not just a minister, he's also on the ballot and the former presidential aspirant, making him more than qualified to go toe-to-toe with Peter Obi. Speaking at the flag-off of the 40-kilometer Baban-Laba-Shadem Road construction in Plateau State, Umahi defended the Tinubu administration's infrastructure record and declared that he will take on anyone who insults the president. Let's take a look.
Work that my sister Ojokbe is doing in Arise. And so I watched them talk about our program yesterday. And number one, somebody in the social media was saying that I was calling my brother, His Excellency Peter Obi, for a debate. That is, I'm not a presidential candidate. This man was a governor, I was a governor. And is presidential aspirant. I was also a presidential aspirant. So we are eminently qualified to debate. I aspired, I didn't get. He aspired before, he's aspiring again. And he will not get because that is the mandate of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So we can do a debate. What I was worried about was that many opposition party members had gone through where we are walking. And they would call me and say, you people are getting this right. And I expected him to do so because we are doing what he did not do. When he was governor of Anambra State, for how many years nobody could spend less than 7 hours to travel from Enugu to Onitsha. But today, you do it under 1 hour because President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is fixing that road. And they say I'm not on ballot. I'm on ballot too because of what the president is doing. Because if the president is not on ballot, I'm not sure that this road here will be completed. I'm not sure that the 4 legacy projects will be completed. I'm not sure that Southeast will continue to be integrated in the affairs of the nation. So I am on ballot. And if you insult the president, I will take on you because I am on ballot. But if you tell us when we go and do it, I've directed Minister of Works in Benin Asaba to go and they check out this road and talk to the concessionaire to fix that section immediately because of what Mayo, my sister of Arise, had said. I welcome constructive criticism.
You know what? Here is what stood out. Ayo, you made a point. I hope you heard him call you out. David Umahi did not just challenge Peter Obi to a debate. He also confirmed that the bad section of the Asaba-Benin Expressway is being addressed, directing the concessionaire to fix it immediately and crediting Arise News for flagging it. That is the difference between a debate and action. And right now, Umahi is showing both. Rufai, you haven't spoken
I don't think he's showing both. I think it was after the show here. And I think I was the one that even made the point that rather than just focus on fixing the place, you wanted political theatrics.
No, it was Ayo that made the point. And that's what he referenced.
No, I made that point.
You also did.
Off air.
You made it off air, not
okay,
on
I didn't say it on there.
So that's why he referenced Ayo.
So that's why I was saying that this was not necessary. Somebody pointed out a bad portion of a road. He will have just said, Mr. Peter Obi, thank you so much. We'll deploy the concessionaires there. The next thing, you were saying, I want to challenge them to a debate. I'm on the ballot. I'm on this, I'm on that. It's not necessary. Your job is to get the work fixed once and for all. You didn't need all these theatrics. You didn't need going and saying, no, this happened, this happened. No.
All right.
And in terms of debates, I'm still challenging you to a debate, Mr. Umahi. Give me, us Nigerians, the EIA that gave you the permission to do that coastal road. That's accountability. Funsho Doherty released on the BPP reports, what is it called? Bureau of Public Procurement. And there was a document that said the EIA was not there. Give us the EIA. Let's see what the reports say. Publish the full EIA. I am challenging you on that. It's not today you've been calling me. You can call my name and call me out.
All right,
that's
go ahead.
Challenge.
I just want to say something, and I said this the last time, and that is, say what you may about Engineer David Umahi,
this is it.
He responds. I say this because how many times have we called out other ministries? How many times have we given feedback or analyzed the actions of other ministries without any kind of response or even acknowledgement? And this is the citizens' voices speaking. So the fact that he does that, I give him kudos for that.
He has not responded to my
yes, he hasn't responded to everything, but I think in terms of responsiveness and the ministers in this, Rufai, Minister of Water Resources we've been calling, where has he said anything? Minister of Agriculture, have they said anything? There are a lot of ministers that we talk about here, they don't say anything. So in that regard, I think when things are done well, they should be praised and encouraged to do even more. So maybe he might decide to take up that challenge of the EIA. But on this one and other matters,
I think he also responded to that too, but I think it was more of saying that he had already responded. Dr. Abati, did you want to say something?
Now let's see what happens. I think
it's a healthy thing if we have political leaders and serving ministers inviting themselves to a debate. The people who will gain from it at the end of the day are the Nigerian people, because perhaps in the course of the debate we'll get to know a lot more. And in fact, if there's going to be any such debate, the Nigerian people should be involved so that we can ask questions and also follow up. I don't think there's anything wrong with a debate, and nobody should think that that is negative. But the more important thing is the commitment by Minister Umahi that he has already sent a team to go and look at that affected portion of the Benin-Asaba Expressway. And of course, I hope it won't be that eventually we'll hear that the portion that is affected is state road or federal road.
All right.
The thing is to fix it for the benefit of the Nigerian people.
All right, fantastic.
Is the people content of it?
Fantastic, fantastic. All right, we also have a video of Senate President Godswill Akpabio saying that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the first president to have done more infrastructure projects in Nigeria. Let's take a look.
For the residents of the old Kefi Road, I salute you. I'm here to represent the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the performing President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I have not seen any president in Nigeria on his anniversary, first, second, third, commission the number of projects that this president has commissioned across the country.
Did you hear what he said? Yeah, that's because the director keeps screaming in our ear, but that's what he said online. Dr. Abati, quickly before we take our next story.
Well, it is election season. Senator Godswill Akpabio was known as an uncommon governor when he was governor of Akwa Ibom State. He has been described as an uncommon Senate president, and he has extended that compliment to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as an uncommon President of Nigeria. He says he has done more projects than any other president.
More projects than any other president in Nigeria's history. That's what he said.
Well, so it's now for us as observers, as listeners, as journalists to question that, because every government has a record of what they did, while they were in office. So is it a statement of fact, or is it just political talk to celebrate and praise President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? So over to you, Rufai. You can go and do the research to establish the empirical facts
of what?
In terms of
which Nigerian president has
done more projects within 3 years.
Yes.
I think the research should be available.
Yes.
So we can't just say he's not saying the right thing or whatever. It's something that should be investigated.
Right. All right.
And then
we don't have the investigation yet, but I mean, that is where he stands, that the president has done more infrastructure projects than any other president in Nigeria's history. That's what he has said. All right. Well, all right. We'll get that investigation underway for our viewers.